This is going to be removal of stock valve covers, and please don't judge me for the stock exhaust manifold. I bought this car, and it's relatively it's a numbers matching engine, numbers matching transmission. Everything on this car is just absolutely numbers matching. I have put in an Edelbrock coil. And don't be hating on me for adding things that are aftermarket, because you just can't find the stock stuff right now. So good original equipment things are almost impossible to find, because nobody's in the factory working to produce good said parts. They are difficult to find. So I'm going to be adding a set of Edelbrock high-rise valve covers that I picked up, with the idea that I am going to be adding roller rockers to the engine to reduce friction later. So these are accompanied by some new T-nuts that have 1/4 by 20 studs with them. And so I had to go with a 5-inch T, just because I bought a 4-inch valve cover, and my 4-inch existing T-wings would not cover the Edelbrock valve covers. So I have selected some stuff here. I had to use the 7/16 to get one standard bolt, because for whatever reason they use 3 wing nuts and 1 standard bolt. I may figure out that that's in error later. But I also have this. This was a freebie somebody gave me with a couple of parts that I bought. I bought a brand new gas tank, and I should have showed you guys swapping out the gas tank. But anyway, I have spark plug dividers, you know, just kind of other things that are going to help decorate this engine. So I'm going to try to find a place to set the phone so that you guys can watch the magic happen, so that anybody who doesn't already know how to do this stuff can figure out how to do it. I guess I'm just going to have to hold on to this, because there is no place here for me to be able to put this thing. Oh, you know what I did? I forgot. You're going to also need valve cover gaskets to do this job, along with some of these T-handles, and you're going to need to find these breathers. This just plugs onto the PVC in the event that you end up having something else. Every valve cover looks a little bit different, so you're just going to have to figure out what's right for your application and buy those. But anyway, we will get these off here and see what's in this thing. And I'm just guessing, but since the guy that I got the car from chintzed on a lot of things, and again, the only reason I bought this car was because it is a numbers matching vehicle. It wasn't for, you know, the quality of his craftsmanship, because I know how to work. Oh my goodness. Yep, this is on there a little bit. I'm gonna have to go find myself a screwdriver. So let's walk through here. I'll give you a look at the Camaro again while I'm grabbing a tool. And again, this is a 73 Z28. I did have to buy a new shifter. It is a 4-speed car, 130 speedo, 7,000 tack. Evidenced right here. Where the heck is it? 1973 ST73 Z28 ZR8, and the dash. That is something that we can go ahead and get into while we're waiting. The dash in 73 black was not a factory offered color. And so you had to go in and special order black from the factory, and what they did, since it was not a factory ordered color, they put 2 dashes on your trim tag. So yeah, that's exactly what I thought I was gonna see right there. Just stock rockers, stock this, stock that. Unfortunately, they've painted the gasket surface right there on top of the head. So if you guys are ever in the mood to paint your heads, do not paint the gasket mating surface. It causes all kinds of problems, including, you can see right here, it has caused a couple of puddles to squirt out right there. So I've dried them up with a rag already, so you're not gonna like really readily see them, but it does cause leaks when you have paint on a surface that is not meant to be painted. So, okay, let me do a little bit of tune-up here. I have to go get my valve covers ready. I've put the breather on this one already, which also functions in Edelbrock. They did not accrue large enough holes for a regular standard screw-in oil filler cap. So you just have to get the push-in style breather or the push-in style oil cap, which a lot of people would use. But anyway, I wanted to make sure I had a breather on both sides of my engine. So that's why I went with this instead of the oil filler cap. So I will be back with you in a minute after I've done some of the prep work. Thank you for tuning in.